So after playing my awesome ROG Ally for hours, pretty much every single day since I got it at launch almost 9 months ago, here are 7 things I wish I knew before getting it part 2. So here in the UK, we're unable to go into an actual store like you amazing viewers can in the US, like a Best Buy, to have hands-on time with the Ally. So one for me is the Ally's speakers. And I had no idea when my Ally arrived in the post on launch day just how immersive these Dolby Atmos speakers on the Ally are. I rave about them all the time here on the channel, and you really do have to experience for yourself in just how the sound somehow envelopes our head as we play.
With powerful moving audio that transcends from channels to moving around you with pinpoint accuracy.
They really are the best speakers on any device I own, including my $1,200 12.9 iPad Pro speakers. At 2 is that I had no idea that the Ally would make me use the incredible Xbox Game Pass so much more than I ever thought I would in 2 ways. The first is by playing indie games that feel like they were made to be played on a handheld like this, like the excellent Cocoon and also Potato that recently came to Game Pass that you simply have to play if you're a fan of roguelike games such as Vampire Survivors. And the second is by playing bigger but less appreciated games like the fantastic Plague Tale Requiem, where I just wouldn't have had the chance to play it if not for the Ally, and the killer feature is being able to download and play these games natively on the handheld for the very best experience possible. I'd love to hear what your favourite Game Pass games are that you've played on the Ally, so do let us know in the comments. At 3 is I really wish I knew beforehand just how awesome PS5 remote play is on the Ally. Checky is the app where Ally users find the best way to remote play to our PS5 consoles, and this just keeps getting to be a better and better experience, especially with the new Checky for Deck version that I covered in a recent vid. A link for the tutorial is in the description. Being able to play our favourite PS5 games on the Ally when we just want to chill in bed, or the wife or kids want to watch their programs on the main TV, where our PS5 is a game changer. And even though I've got the PlayStation Portal and it's pretty decent, I still find I mainly use Checky for Deck on the Ally instead. At 4 is that out of the box, the Ally just doesn't really feel like a console experience, which is a bit jarring if you're like me and are used to a nice user interface like on the PS5. I wish I knew before getting the Ally though that there is a solution to this with an app called Playnite, where you can set up this incredible PS5 themed game launcher library that I covered in a recent vid, link in the description. So I highly recommend spending just a little time to get this set up if you really do want to have a PS5 like experience for all the games that you've got in your game library. At 5 is the fact that I had no idea before getting the Ally that it plays Switch games so much better than when I'm playing my Switch games on my actual Switch, which is crazy. Obviously, I'm sure that you've heard that the main Switch emulator called YUZU has been in the news recently that I covered in a recent vid, link in the description. So it does remain to be seen if Switch emulation developments can still keep progressing despite of this huge setback. But playing with Switch games on the Ally's gorgeous 1080p screen with those much comfy controls and incredible speakers is a much more enjoyable experience than on the aging 7-year-old Switch, and it will be fascinating to see if the Switch 2 early next year will be able to keep up with the Ally. At 6 is the various updates us Ally owners have to keep track of, which I had no idea about. And this involves going into Windows Update settings to get these very latest updates here, and going into My Asus app for all the BIOS updates, and then the Ally specific ones in Armory Crate. So let's really hope that Asus can somehow come up with a more streamlined solution, because this would definitely make our lives a little easier. And finally at 7 is the fact I had no idea before getting the Ally how having a 1080p screen with, and this is important, having VRR, which is variable refresh rate, really would make gaming on the Ally just so enjoyable. From racing around mud-filled tracks and seeing the mud stick to the tyre flaps in Dirt 5 to the crispness of the plays in FC24, the Ally's truly fantastic screen really does add layers of immersion that we thought were just not possible a few years ago. I'd love to hear what you wish that you knew before getting your ROG Ally, so do let us all know in the comments. And hey, if you found this helpful, then hit like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and as a thank you for watching right to the end of the video, I'd love to share this awesome quote. It's gonna be okay in the end, it really is. All the worries, anxiety and stress that you feel right now, it's only temporary. Have faith and keep going. Nothing good comes easily. If you're going through a really difficult situation right now, then have faith and keep going. Remember that yes, it is only temporary, and the best things in life often come from hard times. So stay encouraged today, guys. And click the top right for the Checky for Deck PS5 Remote Play Setup tutorial, and the bottom right for the Playnite PS5 themed game launcher library tutorial. I appreciate every single one of you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.